I'm David Knox, and I just wanted to show everybody how I use the Vibe screen in our TV studio. I primarily take a PowerPoint presentation and send it to the Vibe, and then I can go with my remote, click it back and forth. And one of the things I like to do is, instead of being just a talking head, I kind of like to annotate on things. So this would be an example when I'm talking to real estate agents about the market trend, and I might just say, you know, this green line represents what the market has been doing, but when it starts taking a sharp right, sellers' expectations end up going here. And then I can say, you know, the gap between here and here is the expectation gap between where the market is and where the sellers are. So that's a kind of a fun way to use it. And clear canvas. Next chart. Of course, this has been an issue where we talk about the relationship between interest rates and values. And rather than having the chart all the way up there, I don't know, I think it's a little bit more, you can kind of push in on this. I think it's a little bit more exciting when we say, you know, the rates were at 3%, as everybody knows, and then all of a sudden they started going up to 6%, and everybody got afraid. And then I can have some fun and say, well, I was in a market where they were back up here, and kind of annotate on it. And then we talk about home values where they're coming down a little bit. So there might be a point where the interest rates and the values are offset. So kind of a nice thing to show on a Vibe. And I also talk about the relationship between transactions and agents and say, these are all the transactions in America, these are all the agents. And yes, they're probably going to come down with interest rates, but you know what? Half the agents are going to leave the business anyway because they're going to be afraid. So the relationship between transactions and agents is actually better now than it was prior to that. All the annotations that you saw me do here, we capture the annotations in a software called Blackmagic, and then in our video studio we can edit back and forth if we choose. So I hope this gives you an idea on how to use the Vibe. We really like it, and it works beautifully in our studio. I like the thin frame, it's easier to write on, and it's a great product to use. So thanks for watching. I hope this helps.